Welcome back, internet friends. You remember that fun coin, Dogecoin? Yes, that joke meme coin that rose so much in popularity based on Elon Musk's Twitter. But then in May, after peak hype in Saturday Night Live episode, the price has crashed nearly 2/3 of its value since then. Well, if you missed out on the Doge dog, my friends, you could have gotten rich with Shiba Inu. That's right, a copy of a joke coin meme that went up because of Elon Musk's tweets. But now, of course, the price of Shiba Inu is crashing. Big surprise, as so much Shiba Inu is held in one central wallet, and now that wallet has divided its funds into 4 wallets, leaving the crowd thinking, is this huge Shiba Inu whale going to dump it all? And now, with all the hype from dog coins, we see our famous god of crypto, Elon Musk, has gotten a new dog of his own, and he's named it Floki. So this has brought about many tokens named Floki. Most importantly, and recently promoted by Stephen Graham, is Floki Inu. That's right, you can buy a cryptocurrency that's based on a rich man's dog. That is a pretty cute dog though. And this is what people are investing their money in. Now, with all the dog coin hype, we have Floki Inu and Baby Moon Floki, Shiba Floki, Floki Pup, Floki Elon, Floki Adventure, Shiba Knot Token, Shibazilla, Shibachu, Shiba Rocket, Princess Mononoke Inu. I love that anime. All these tokens trying to ride the hype of the dog coins. Welcome to Clown World Investing 101. So let's be serious here. Even though this is a clown world, I've got to start with a disclaimer. All investments come with significant risk of loss. Make sure to do your own due diligence and research. This video is just my personal opinion and some fun information for you to take to heart. That being said, how do I feel about dog coins? If you are a fan of gambling and just having fun with random investments, then I think this is actually a great fun vehicle to play with. But it's not real investing. A lot of these tokens are being made up to ride the hype of the richest man in the world's dog name. When an investment is based on gathering people's money that think it's going to go up because somebody named their dog after it, it turns into a slot machine. I think if you have an extra $50 and you want to go buy some of these tokens and just throw it out there like you're putting coins in a slot machine, fun idea, go for it. If you're short on cash and you need to pay the rent this month, perhaps if you are trying to look for serious investments that you want to hold on to for 6 months, a year, stay the heck away from dog coins, okay? Stay away from Floki Inu and Astro Elon balls. All these goofy names, they're dangerous if you're going to be holding them long term. Like I said, this is not investment advice. You could get lucky and strike gold. Some of these dog coins have been the greatest investments of the year. So, with that being said, do what you want and feel free to put $50 in the slot machine. If you so please, you could strike it big. If you want safer investments, I would suggest buying a little bit of Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Cardano. Ethereum price has actually been doing very well and somewhat sustained by all the dog coin hype. A lot of these tiny ERC20 tokens that call themselves crypto coins, you have to buy them through a swap using Ethereum. So this is pumping some demand into the Ethereum network. And this is a reason investing in something like Ethereum is more legit than one of these dog coins, because at least Ethereum is something that people are building on. They're building dog coins, and they're building games, and they're building infrastructure, decentralized finance. So you're buying a piece of that network. You're buying the fuel of Ethereum when you buy Ether token. When you buy a dog coin that is a joke, you're making a speculative investment. I'm sorry, but Shiba sauce or whatever these new coins names are, they are not the fuel for a new ecosystem. And specifically, I want to talk about Floki Inu, which just got a lot of pump from Stephen Graham. To start, I need to warn you guys, anytime you hear of a new, exciting cryptocurrency, and you hear about it from either BitBoy Crypto, Andre Jick, Stephen Graham, a lot of these main huge YouTube channels that talk about money, I think they're awesome. But when they go endorsing a tiny market cap coin, it's often going to flood their millions of users' money into that token, and the price is going to pump and dump. So Stephen Graham, I got to call you out, and I think it's kind of shady that you, such a big successful YouTuber in the financial topic, are promoting Floki Inu. You know, there's always a story behind these microcaps. Floki Inu wants to tell you that they're going to build a Inuversity, the Shiba Inu-versity, and they're going to have an educational video center, and they're going to have all these things, right? Well, that's probably BS.
Floki Inu. Floki is the crypto revolution we've been waiting for. This is their website. You see, it's a people's cryptocurrency, a movement. They combine the power of memes with real utility and charitability. Oh, nice. Floki gives power and opportunity to the people, to the underdogs, not those venture capitalists and hedge funds. This is their website. Oh, look, how easy is it for me to trade my Ethereum right here. I can buy these tokens. Let's see what they got going on. You know, basically a website. This is their news or blog. World domination. They're going to be used for e-commerce with part patron. They aren't even able to spell the titles of their news announcements properly. How are they going to code? Big marketing push in the month of October, right? Marketing push to get people to buy their tokens. They're claiming they're working on Valhalla, this gaming metaverse. This whole project, look, 11 people. I don't know. To me, it's like a lot of hopium, and maybe things work out with this, maybe they don't.
I want to tell you about ERBB, this amazing cannabis stock. And they were going to have vending machines. Before cannabis was legal in the United States, they were building these vending machines. They were going to be legal vending machines for weed. And those vending machines were going to be all over America. And ERBB was going to make us so rich. They made one vending machine. And they sold that idea of 1 million vending machines to the public, who bought their crappy penny stock and then got dumped on. Shinuversity with Floki Inu is the same nonsense story. They're giving people a reason to funnel their money into this ERC20 token. And like I said, if you want to roll the dice, that's a lot of fun. Just don't feel bad if right after Stephen Graham or BitBoy talks about Floki Inu, if you lose 3/4 of your money. Because these tokens, with such a small market cap, have the potential to crash so hard. And trust me, I know the sting of minus 85% on a microcap token. I felt it not too long ago when I invested in CardStarter. Right after BitBoy pumped CardStarter to us, I dropped a couple $1,000s there, and I'm down like 80%. Okay, I'm holding on to those CardStarter bags. I'm being completely honest with you. I don't want people to end up with Astro Elon bags at the end of the year, wishing they had saved that money for something else. Another sign that this is clown world investing and you need to proceed with caution are the abundance of scams in the cryptocurrency space. You may have heard of Squid Coin, okay? This show on Netflix, and there's the Squid Game, and it shows how cruel people can be. Well, this show got real popular, and someone created a actual Squid Game token, and they sold people the story, just like Shinuversity. They sold naive people this story of this game's going to be huge. The token for Squid Game token is going to be worth all this money because you're going to be able to use it in the Squid Game that's associated with the Netflix show, and it's going to be so popular because of the show. All nonsense. The creators of that token basically vanished without a trace. These scams are really common towards the end of a crypto bubble. They happen all the time. My family got burned by Gladiacoin. This was one of the first pyramid schemes associated with crypto. Some relative of mine told all his brothers and aunt, everybody in the family, hey guys, if we buy Gladiacoin, they're going to take our Gladiacoin investment and double it every like 3 months. And we're going to keep doubling and doubling and doubling. And if I bring more people into this scam, they're going to double my money even faster or even more of a payout. So my family was all drawn into this story. Invest in Gladiacoin and send Gladiacoin your Bitcoin. And then we'll give you Gladiacoins and then you trade it back to us. And we're doing this amazing market moves with it. It was all nonsense. The website vanished. And my family lost over 100 Bitcoin. This was when Bitcoin was worth $3,000, okay? Gladia coin will not be discussed at Thanksgiving. But the same scam happened on a much larger scale at the end of the 2016, 2017 crypto rally with BitConnect.
Making so much money that they could probably have a real hard time counting it. BitConnect!
I'm seeing a lot of similarities with the end of that rally to the situation we're in right now. And granted, we're in November. November is a great month for crypto usually, but December, January tend to not be so great. So if you have a lot of profit, you're sitting on one of these dog coins, it's not a bad idea to take your initial investment home. But if you were to ask me what I think the sentiment is of the current cryptocurrency market, I would say things are looking sketchy. Because we have scams like the squid coin, and we have this abundance of hype. We have advertisements all over YouTube and Facebook for Coinbase and cryptocurrency things, Webull, trying to get me crypto.
I was working at Electric Daisy Carnival, Las Vegas in October, and they had this crypto Shinu type versity right here. It was an exhibit where people were lined up to walk through. It basically was an educational walkthrough about crypto, and at the very end, you got an exclusive EDC NFT. And there was lines of people waiting to get their NFT and go through this Coinbase experience.
Everything is trying to push crypto on the general public. Usually when the general public is rushing into something like Shiba Inu ads on Facebook, it's a sign to stay away. A smart investor buys at disbelief and sells during hype and euphoria. Right now, we're experiencing hype and euphoria and a lot of retail money being drawn in, especially to these dog coins. Generally, when I hear my dad asking me if he should diversify his Ethereum investments into Shiba Inu, it may be a time to back off. I like to think my dad's opinion represents the general public because he usually hears about all these investments after they've soared, and I usually tell him to wait. Now, when I told my dad around Thanksgiving of 2020 that cryptocurrency was going to surge again and it was going to be a huge opportunity to make money and that I should sell my Prius and put it all into Bitcoin or Ethereum, he called me crazy. He was in disbelief. The general public around the end of 2020 was in disbelief that crypto could really make new all-time highs. That, my friends, was when I bought, and that would be the time to buy. You want to buy disbelief, you want to sell euphoria. So where would we find disbelief today? A lot of people find disbelief in gold and silver ever becoming valuable assets again. I just heard a couple days ago on Stansberry Research, they've had this guest on multiple times, and he keeps making the argument that gold is no longer an asset class. It's not even an investment, right? It doesn't exist as an investment anymore. What it is some old, clunky relic that sits in a safe. For some reason, central banks and governments around the world hoard tons of it, but it's not worth anything. It's not an investment vehicle anymore, right? This is disbelief. And this guy represents a lot of mainstream narrative. To me, that's a good sign of looking into the metals right now. The metals are not hyped up, they're not euphoric, and it's actually, in my opinion, a time to start looking back at them. When I look at the fundamentals of gold and silver, there's a few things that stand out. We are going through a labor shortage across certain countries, across the United States, and mining metals is incredibly labor intensive. We need a lot of labor to do those jobs, to transport, to refine, to do discoveries. Another catalyst that is a positive in the near future for gold and silver is the green revolution. And while I like to think the green revolution is a lot of clown world nonsense, they want to get rid of gasoline entirely, and I think gasoline does serve a good purpose on this planet. The green revolution, as it unfolds, will require massive amounts of silver and copper and some gold as conductors. You're going to have everything be electrical, and you're going to have solar panels do everything and windmills do everything. I'm sorry, but all that electricity needs to be conducted. Solar panels use some significant amount of silver. Silver, copper, these are precious things in the earth. We only have a limited supply, and it takes labor to get it out. With more demand from the green revolution, this could be good for precious metals like silver, maybe even gold, for sure copper. The increasing price of gasoline and energy will further increase the costs of producing metals from the ground. Obviously, it takes gas-powered machines to mine gold. If you want to dig up a mountain, You're going to need very strong gas-powered machines. Those machines will now cost more to operate because of the rising prices of energy. You need to heat up metals in order to smelt them into bars. All this energy cost increases. So what is Power Surge doing during this whole clown world situation? Well, I'm holding, and by holding, I'm holding a lot of this. This is a 100-ounce bar of Royal Canadian silver. I've been gathering this stuff since like 2014 at the very bottom of the precious metals market here. This stuff cost me like $1,700 for this bar, and now it's probably worth about $3,000. But I'm currently holding precious metals and I'm raising cash. And I'm holding on my cryptos. I'm not selling all my cryptocurrency. I'm not accumulating more. I think it's a good idea to be cautious at this time, so I'm not making any major moves. We are at an unprecedented time in the world's history. Right now, about 2/3 of the United States has had an experimental drug put into them. In China, there's potentially a huge looming banking crisis, with Evergrande defaulting on its debtors. We have the potential that the housing market in China has gone up so much, it's so overinflated that it could collapse the entire world economy. We are at a time when prices are overexuberant and extremely high for stocks, especially things like Tesla and other companies, and even housing. The housing market is incredibly high. These things have all been driven up by extremely low interest rates. We can't be for sure, but it seems the Fed may be tapering soon and maybe slowly raising interest rates. If interest rates start to rise, this would be devastating for stock market prices. We've seen issues in the housing market with Zillow recently dumping a large amount of homes and even firing a large amount of their staff. So for me personally, it seems like a good time to sit on the sidelines, watch and wait, just in case an opportunity comes to buy assets when things do crash. If Cardano, for example, were to crash significantly with the rest of cryptos, I'd like to have the cash to gobble up more. It's also Christmas is coming, and I also have a knee issue I'm dealing with. But because of Christmas and me potentially having a really bad health problem, I'm going to hold my money for now and raise cash, even as an emergency fund. So divide the weight of your portfolio across multiple investments. Be sure in Clown World to buy disbelief and sell euphoria. Don't go diving into euphoria or some random dog coin just because you saw an ad on Facebook or you heard your friend make a ton of money on it. If you like this video, please go ahead, smash the like button. Feel free to leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of Clown World Investing 101 and what you would be investing in today. Feel free to subscribe. I do make videos all the time. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck in Clown World and just have a powerful day.